So I faded this really good 3-minute inversion to the upside today, and in hindsight, really bad fade. My mentors, PB Trading, specifically Ronan inside of PB Trading, said I need to focus on taking away the losses because I've already added to my wins to get to a 50-60% win rate. And by taking away the losses, that's what gets you from a 60% win rate all the way up to a 70 or 80% win rate. So over the last 2 weeks, I've really been focused on trying to cut out unnecessary losses. And I faded this trade, although it was a really bad fade. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what I was thinking in my journal, because as this trade was playing out, I was in my journal writing exactly why I was fading this specific setup. And here's exactly what I wrote and how I journal. Faded this 3-minute long. It looks really good, and old me definitely would have taken it, but I faded it because I didn't love the wick on the close. This is the wick that I'm talking about here. In hindsight, it's definitely okay to still take this, especially after you get this second confirmation, which is probably why in hindsight I would have entered on this candle instead of on the initial inversion. But this is just the wick that I didn't absolutely love, because in backtesting it and in my journal, I have seen this type of close fail before. Next, we kind of have slanted lows at my stop loss. These are the slanted lows right here in question. Yes, they are slanted, but in hindsight, we did sweep significant liquidity over here. It's just not onto the actual screen. And we had really good displacement. So I think even though we did have slanted lows, this is still a really good trade to take because of the displacement and because it's after 9:45, the PO3 time. I am bullish and this looked really good, but I've also seen where we have large displacement candles like this in this specific trade, and most of the time we pull back and then we chop around and then eventually stop me out. Pretty much exactly what happened yesterday. Worst case, if this plays out, I'll look for a 5-minute continuation higher. But if you traded today, you know that we didn't really have any significant pullbacks into like a discount of some sort. We did have one 5-minute gap tap right here, but this was just too high in premium for me to long. Also, we were on the bottom of the new week opening gap. I know we could go for consequent encroachment and complete failure of the new week opening gap. However, this was just too high in premium at the time for an entry for me. So that's what I'm doing, man. I'm journaling. I'm trying to get better at this shit. It's just so fucking hard. And in hindsight, I should have taken this win today. I 100% should have. But you know what? I didn't FOMO. I journaled my trade. I got off the charts after 10 a.m. because I know every time we pump and it's before 10 a.m., 10 a.m. usually chops. So I'm pretty proud of myself for having the discipline to not FOMO into an entry or to not force a trade. So I know I'm getting closer, but this definitely stings because I know pretty much everybody in the space took this 3-minute long today.